smart growth is economic development. It is the reason people move to the Lehigh Valley. It's the reason that they move their businesses here often.
Did you know, according to the assessment report, Lehigh Valley Local Food Economy, written by Buy Fresh, Buy Local, that the biggest challenge facing our local food economy is the loss of farmland? That since 1930, we have lost 80% of our farms and 54% of our farmland to development. The Lehigh Valley Planning Commission's 2005 comprehensive plan states as its goal to preserve 25% of the land in Lehigh and Northampton counties for agricultural use. All of these folks here today know one thing about farmland, and that is, when it's gone, it's gone.
And we at Renew Lehigh Valley believe that time is of the essence. We must act now, and we must work together. The farmland preservation goal that Julie mentioned, that comprehensive plan, which is our region's plan, it was adopted by both counties, and how are we doing? That's what brought us here today. So the pace of farmland preservation versus development, Lehigh County is about 375 acres a year, and Northampton County about 800 acres that's going into preservation in terms of conservation easements. And development is estimated, and this is an estimation from those offices, at 1,500 acres a year. So this confirms what we see with our eyes, which is that the development is happening faster than the preservation is occurring. The total acres is 222,000. Our arithmetic shows that 25% of that is 55,000. And then the total amount preserved coming from the offices of agricultural preservation is 21,000, which is not 25%, it's 9.7%. So good work has been done, and taxpayers have invested in these programs, but we are not there yet. And fortunately in Lehigh County, there are 54,000 available acres of farmland. So it would be possible to meet the 25% goal in Lehigh County. In Northampton County, total acres are 241,000. The 25% is 60,000. They have preserved 14,000, that's 5.92%. To meet the goal is 46,000, and unfortunately, the available farmland is 46,000.
Farmland and open space generate no traffic, create no crime, and generally doesn't catch on fire. And as we said, cows don't go to school, cows also don't drive, cows don't commit crimes. So all around, it's a good thing.
Many of these municipalities have levied an earned income tax. When you pool these funds and you leverage them against state grant dollars or state matching dollars, it allows us to come back with a larger match that we can spread throughout the county.
We are so lucky to have that streak of limestone through here. The soils that have developed on the limestone allow us to have higher corn yields here than they do in the Corn Belt out in Iowa. We have better wheat yields here than they have in Kansas. This is a very productive area agriculturally.
To make set the framework for why it's so important to preserve farmland from an economic perspective. $7.4 billion in cash receipts across the state. That's a $74 billion total economic impact. If you look at all the jobs and services related to farming, that's huge. A huge and sustainable economic driver.
And I want to make sure that when you walk out of this room, if you can't remember anything, businesses are farmers as well. We spend no money externally marketing because we preserve what we have. We preserve the entrepreneurs. We want to grow new companies. We want that intellectual talent.
All of these ideas and more that we gathered from research, panelists, and participants have gone into the Renew Lehigh Valley Farmland Preservation Toolbox. It's an ongoing resource for going forward for an all-of-the-above strategy to save farmland in the Lehigh Valley.